I'm on top of the world! What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. In the last episode, we completed Ancient Ruins and obtained the 6th essence of nature, the Blowing Wind. And in this episode, we're gonna take a trip to Subrosia. Why? Because we have some business with the captain. Now, you might remember when we talked to him earlier, he said that he wouldn't help us until we've explored some ruins. Well, now, we have. I can see it in your eyes. You're a competent adventurer. Okay, go get it. Find me Belle. I'll be waiting. Well, we have our mission. We have to find the captain's bell. But where on earth could it be? Excuse me. Where in Holodrum or Subrosia could it be? Well, let's take a look inside his ship and see if he left it there. Oh, there is someone here. The ship's bow is in the desert? That means... Yes, we know what that means. We have to go to the desert. But where on earth could the desert be? Well, for one thing, we probably want to get out of Subrosia because this is the last place we'd find a desert. But before we do, we want to go up here and talk to this Piratian. Now, how'd that go? Look closely at what he does. That is actually a code that relates to how we get inside the desert. Okay, so let's go back to Horon Village, because the entrance to the desert is, believe it or not, very close by. We're going to want to head in the same direction we went to reach the Woods of Winter. But instead what we want to do is we want to head south to these shores. And, hey! Hello, Queen Ambi, how's it going? As I stand here watching the sea, I recall him. Yes, that seafaring man. But a child like you wouldn't understand my feelings. Well, I don't know about that. Link, I'm pretty sure, has some romantic feelings for Princess Zelda. But anyway, let's talk to the Piratian. You'll look for the bell? Then I can go back. Thank ye. Alright, so we need to hit these switches in the same order that the Piratian we saw earlier pushed the drawers in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with that, the entrance to Samasa Desert is open. What does this sign say? Samasa Desert ahead. Yes, this is indeed where we want to be. Avoid the cacti, they will hurt you. And we are introduced to yellow levers. These guys infinitely spawn. So don't bother attacking them unless you want some cash or some hearts. Now, oh, and also Pokies. Yet another enemy from the Mario series in a Zelda game. But anyway, enough of my rambling. We need to find the bow of the ship. But first, we're going to fall down this quicksand, because there is a secret here. I might as well take out these cheaps. Yeah, for some reason, you can only equip your sword to the B button when you're underwater. Well, I guess that's not surprising, given how you need the A button to swim, so disregard my earlier comment. Okay, so once we surface, we want to climb up these stairs, open this chest, and get a ring. Very nice. Whoa! Okay, now there is a patch of soft soil right over there if you need to plant a gaseous seed. But what we need to try and find is, well, this! Here is the bow of the ship.
Ahoy! When I was searching the desert for the bell, I got caught in a sandstorm. I awoke like this. I can't go on to the afterlife. If you pity me, help me find that bell. Me skull is rolling out in the desert. Find that first.
Okay, so before we can find the bell, we need to find the skull of that pirate. What is it with pirates and skulls? I have to ask. Okay, it's not up here. Where could it be? Oh, wait, now I remember. It's actually in the upper rightmost corner of the desert where this oasis is. But before we do that, let's go ahead and bomb this. I believe this is a fairy fountain. Yes, indeed it is. Okay, right there is the skull.
I've been waiting, matey. Now let's find that bell. Carry me around. I'll tell you if I think we're close.
Okay, so you'll want to equip your power bracelet, and using the skull, you need to try and find where the bell is. It is, in one of the piles of quicksand, and when you're near it, the skull will move. This really is trial and error, so, you just gotta keep searching until you find it. And I believe you have to, walk into the quicksand in order for him to detect where the bell has fallen into. Oh, geez. Try not to remain on one screen for too long, otherwise the levers will attack you. Okay, this is getting kind of frustrating. I can't seem to find the bell. Oh, jeez. If you do drop the skull and you lose it, just go back to where you found it earlier and start over again. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit. Is it down here? No, it's not. Okay. Ollie, oxen free. Come on, Mr. Bell, where are you? Are you up here? Oh, yes it is. Okay, we have to fall down here, and then there it is.
That's it! No doubt about it.
And we got the rusty bell. Will something this rusty do?
Uh-oh, that's Captain's bell, but I hope that'll do. It's awful rusty. Well, at least I can go on to the afterlife now. The rest is up to you.
Indeed it is. Let's go ahead and get back to the captain. But contrary to what you might think, we don't need to travel that far in order to get back to Subrosia. We're going to be taking a little shortcut. So all we have to do is move this, and we can exit through the other side of the ship. How cool is that? Alright, let's maneuver around the graveyard and talk to the captain.
Hey, you brought me bell? Thanky. Let's take a gander. Oh, surely this is... this thing's rusted something awful. What are you pulling? This won't do. Go get it polished.
Well, you heard the captain, or admiral, or whatever he is. I don't know pirate ship hierarchy. Okay. So, what we want to do is we need to head to the Subrosian smithy. The only thing is that it's on the other side. So we've got some journeying to do. Yeah, a whole lot of walking. Now, unlike the previous dungeons, I think it's going to take me a little while before I get to the next dungeon. Maybe 2 or 3 videos, because there are a lot of collectibles I'm missing, and I'm gonna spend a video going over them. But for now, let's talk to the manager of the Sabrosian Smithy. Welcome to the Sabrosian Smithy. We do the finest work in the land, but we take on only jobs that interest us. The 2 in back are masters of the trade. I'm just a manager. The master speaks. Is that so? The master's eyes cannot be deceived. He says you hold a bell of great value. He hasn't offered to polish it, but should he? Now you will want to answer, do it. If you say please, they won't polish it. Because according to them, it's straight and to the point. I guess being direct is a value of the Sabrosian community. Well, we've got it. The Pirate's Bell. Gong. Except it's not a gong, it's a bell. But anyway, let's walk all the way back to where the captain is. Because we actually have a very important cutscene coming up. Now, this cutscene will only happen in a linked game. Okay, so we want to jump into lava, apparently, and have our skin incinerated. It just goes to show you how durable Link really is. Okay, so let's go talk to the captain one more time.
Hey, you brought me Bell? Thank ye. Let's take a gander. There's no mistaking it. This bell is full of memories, but that don't mean they're all good. Now, I'm all pensive. It's not like me. We're off, mateys, to sea.
What a beautiful sound, that voice. Could it be? It's Ambi. Cap'n, am I dreaming? I've been on an eye-opening journey through time, but never did I expect to meet you again, especially here.
Ambi? Nay, 'tis I that must be dreaming. I never thought we'd meet again after so long. Even now, when I think of our parting, it pains my heart. Though many years have gone by since then, you are as beautiful as ever. Nay, you aren't changed.
Every bit the man you were, if not a little thin. I can't tell who's talking in this scene. Ambi, I would stay here with you if I could, but you need not explain. I understand. You are a seafaring man and cannot live your life on land. So I shall be your port of call, waiting always for your return.
Oh, Ambi.
Oh, Cap'n.
Set sail, mateys. Aye, aye, sir.
So it turns out the captain of all people was Ambi's lover. Or lost love, I should say.
Now reporting, Captain. The ship's all fixed. We can set sail any time. To the ship.
Aw, that was sweet. It's good. I have to give them credit for resolving that story between Ambi and the captain. That was nice.
Aye, we're off, mateys. Anchors away.
And yay, I get to listen to my favorite track in the Oracle series, The Sea of No Return. It's just a shame this is the only time that track plays in the entirety of this game.
Captain, desert dead ahead! Hold her steady to sea, mateys. But it's impossible. Fool, it's do or die. We'll make it if we give her all we got. Aye, aye, sir.
Help us all! That's funny.
We made it, Captain! The sea! By Jolly Roger! Aye! Go, mateys! This is it! Aye, aye, sir!
And Link is just standing in the middle of the ship, minding his own business. And apparently, the captain's bell sounds like a cymbal crashing. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Ooh.
I don't feel so good.
Don't tell me.
I've been on land so long, I got seasick. It's no use. Think about it. We ain't sailed since we died.
Well, if you're dead, how can you be seasick?
You call yourselves pirates? Shameful fools! Getting sick the moment you set sail? It's no use. Put her ashore. Aye, aye, sir.
Hey, I think we've been here before. We're on the west shores of Horon Village, and the captain is graciously docking his ship, which allows us to cross to the other side.
Set anchor. Aye, we gotta get our sea legs. We'll rest here a bit.
Well, we are going to thank the captain for allowing us to come with him on his voyage. But for now, I think it's time for us to end the video. So next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, we're going to do some exploring and get more collectibles. See you guys next time.